Hey guys, time for today's weigh-in.
Hello.
Hello.
It's ready.
It's ready.
£521.8.
Wow, 521 pounds, guys. I'm almost to 519. And I wanted it so bad. Probably before the week's over, I'll be 519. Okay, I'm just writing it down for my log. And then, goodbye. I'll be back. Good morning, guys. It's your boy, Risa Boy, back with another video. I know I did that earlier, but guys, I weigh 521. Oh my God, I can't believe I got there. A lot of work. Thursday will be my weigh-in, and I'm very excited for that. So, yes. So today's topic, guys, I'm having a boost, because I'm on a liquid diet. So I think I'm going to do Boost for breakfast, Premier for lunch, and I don't know if I should do a Boost for dinner, because I did a Boost for dinner last night. Yeah, maybe. And then I have to do Bimmer Fiber in between every meal. Like for lunch, I got to do Bimmer Fiber. For breakfast, I just did Bimmer Fiber. I have to do 80 ounces. So I did it in this, and I added my Crystal Light to it. This water bottle. And then I got a bigger Mrs. Dash the other day from Walmart. Garlic and herbs. So we have the little Mrs. We have the big Mrs. Dash, the Mama Dash, and then we have the baby Dash. So, and I got my friend Jama to try it. She's gonna try it and tell me what she thinks. But if you guys want it, it's at like Publix, Walmart, wherever you guys are from. Maybe if you're from Texas, it's at HEB probably. But it has no salt, it has no sugar, it has no fat. It's zero all the way across, and it's just fresh herbs that they grind together and then they put it in a container. So it helps people that are on diets, and it helps people who are trying to help their sodium stay, if they're getting high blood pressure from salt and stuff like I was doing. So this is perfect for you. Your doctor would probably recommend it or recognize, or whatever the word is, to tell you to try it out, because it has a good flavor. It helps your meats and it helps your salads and whatever else you want to put it in, your soups too. I mostly use it when I do my spinach and my salad. That's when I mostly use it, to give it some flavor. So, guys, I had so much fun yesterday with John and Lily and their kids. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun with them yesterday. It was like nothing. Like it wasn't like 5 years went by. It was just like, like they lived where they lived and we just couldn't see each other every day. But it was like nothing. It was just like old days. It was like when the three of us used to hang out in 2013. Yeah, I think it was 2013 when we all used to just hang out and have fun, minus my ex-girlfriend. But still, like, we just talked, and we talked about different stuff, and we talked about like just different stuff that we've like all been through, and like just catched up, and like they were really positive and they were really helpful to have good people in your life that are like, I thought you were in the room with her, and to help you be positive and like know like to know you have people standing behind you that are like not well, they're family to me, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like my sister or my brother or like my parents, but like they're family to me. John has always been my brother from like day one. Ever since he helped me with my reading, like I told you guys, that was like, I already knew we were going to be best friends for life. Like I already knew that. And, I'm just happy. I'm so happy for the future, because it's like we want to travel, we want to do stuff, we want to have fun, want to put out good content with that too. And when they're ready to do YouTube, they'll let me know so that we could do maybe like a best friends type of like challenge or something, like see who knows each other better or whatever. I mean, but we've lost 5 years, but still, I'm pretty much the same, and he's pretty much the same. So it's like nothing's really changed that much. But like we could do one of those, and then so it was really 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 fun, and then to see that he had kids, that just was so cool. And I'm just like, I can't wait until I have kids, so then our kids can be like best friends, and then it just keeps going. Like that would be so cool. Like we wanted to be next door neighbors. We wanted our kids to be best friends. We all wanted to just like hang out, raise our kids together. So they have kids now. I have to get kids, but I don't have to yet. I can wait until God thinks it's time for me to have kids. I don't want to rush it because I don't want to be a bad parent. I want to be a good parent. I want to be a parent that works hard and is there for my child 100%. Unlike some people, unlike other situations that you see like on TV and different stuff where the parent like works so much and the kids like watched by the nanny. No, I can't be that. I have to be in my child's life. When you see those shows and the kids are like, well, my nanny raised me, and you're like, really? But I get it. I do get it when the parents are trying to give their child like a good life. I do get that. Some of them, some of the situations. Some of these rich families, the parent don't even know nothing about the child. That to me is sad. That to me is sad. Like, what's the year your child was born? I don't know. Like that to me is just, you don't remember when you were pregnant? Like that to me is just sad. I watched a movie with that last night and I was just like, look, you didn't deserve these kids. Well, I didn't even want kids. I got knocked up. Like, please come off of it. My mother had a baby, my oldest brother, when my birth mother had her oldest son when she was 18 or 17. And then she had me when she was 18. She couldn't keep me because it was too much for her. And then she gave me up to adoption, and then I came to the family that I'm in. And, God knew that was what I needed. But, like, parents who give their children up for adoption, I think that they're thinking about them because it's so much easier for them. Like, if they wanted, back then, it was probably easier to do abortion than it was to give a child life. But like the parents that give their children for adoption, I think that that's wonderful because you want them to have a better life. Not all of them get a wonderful life. Not all of them go through a good situation because a lot of them are in the system and oh God, let's not even talk about the system because foster care nowadays and back then, it's just so, the court system just doesn't care, I feel like, because they don't understand that this person like has a record or this person just uses the kids just for the money. Like that to me, it makes me frustrated. But, I mean, who am I? I mean, I can make changes on my own, but, like, it's going to take me a while just to at least get my name where I can be credible for trying to make changes in the system. Because the system is broken. The system's broken. The school system is broken. The system is broken. Because it failed me and it failed other people. Like, that to me is just sad. Because it's like, but then you have teachers that want to help the kids, but then the family members don't want them to help the kids, and then it's vice versa. Like the kid needs help, but the teachers aren't helping them. Like in my situation, when I was in high school, my teachers didn't help me. My teachers did not help me. There was one teacher when I went to University High School, she was trying to help me with my reading. And she told me, she's like, when you go to Timber Creek, they're not going to help you. She was right. She was 100% right. 100%. I literally feel like they just passed me to get me out of their school. I really feel that. 100%. Like, I don't think it was like anything else except let's just get him out of our school. And then to have me graduate with a special diploma was like, I don't want that on me, but I told myself, for a person with a disability, at least I graduated, okay? That was one thing that I could say, that I finished all of school and graduated. And when people ask me, did you finish high school? Yes, I finished high school. And I'm like, at least I can say that. At least I can tell my kids that when they go, Dad, did you finish high school? Yes, I finished high school with a special diploma. So that to me will be one thing that I could say, because a lot of people don't finish high school. A lot of people get so frustrated and they just drop out. But in the state of Florida, you can't do that because it's called truancy, and they come and they'll arrest your parents if you don't go to school, if you don't show up. They don't care. So in the state of Florida, the kids have to go to school. And then if you never put them in school, then the state will still come and ask, why isn't your child in school? But if you're like doing like, if you're homeschooling your child or something, your child's in a private school, that's fine. But if you're like in a situation where the parent just, nah, I didn't go to school, he don't need school, then there's a problem, especially if the child wants to go to school. But, and mostly where I live, the kids are kicked out of school because they're so bad. They don't behave. So they have to go to private schools where they're more stricter and there's a dress code and there's like, you know, yeah, it's a lot worse than being in a public school because these kids don't listen. The teachers are scared of them in the public schools because the kid will stand up to the teacher and be like, I'm not scared of you. And it's like, then the teacher's like, well, I have no control. So get him out of my class. I saw that so many times in the special classes that I was in. A lot of the people that were in the classes, they didn't have a disability. It's just the teachers couldn't work with them. So they said, hey, let's just put them in a special class. And then the kid would be like really depressed and really sad because they're like, I don't deserve to be here. But for some reason, some of them would break and some of them would be like super nice and would help with the other kids and like read to the other students who couldn't read and like work with the other kids that needed help. And then they loved it. They became like a teacher's aide instead of working like, you know, it was some of the situations were really good. It was really good for some of the kids because when I was in Ohio, I saw that a lot. Like one of my best friends in Steven, he didn't have any disability, but because he had like an anger issue and was skipping a lot of school, his parents and the school decided to put him in the special classes. And so, and you had this class for first period, second period, third period, fourth period, sixth period, and then you would go home. Some schools have seventh period, but in Ohio we only had 6 periods. So he was in the class the whole time, and he came like mid season. Like I think he came after summer break. But yeah, but that's how we became friends. He was so quiet for the longest time, and then like I broke him out of his shell, you know, by just talking to him, getting annoying, and then finally he's like, "Yo, this dude's cool." And then we became like really good friends, and he was like at my house like every single day in Ohio because his mom and dad worked like nights and mornings and whatever, and so we became like best friends. And I would spend time at his house, and his parents loved me, and then we became like super best friends. And then when we moved, you know, I wanted him to come with us, but our van was so packed because my parents were like, yeah, he can come and we'll just send him back on the plane. But the van was so packed, there was nowhere for him to sit. And I was so mad because I wanted him to come. And then the funny thing is, my sister ended up working at the Walmart that his mom worked at, and she was her boss. But they didn't put two and together. Like, they were friends and everything, but they didn't put two and two together until I came up to visit in 2007. And when she said Thompson, I said, does she have a son named Steven? And then they asked, and then they're like, no way. And then like we met at the Walmart and I saw Steven. And then they told all the coworkers, yeah, they were best friends for so many years and they were like family. And then like he moved away to Florida. So it was really cool. And then they were like, they stayed really close for a long time. And still, I think they still talk to this day because she loved my sister. My sister was like so sweet. Like she has so many friends. People love her. You guys will love her too when I can finally get her on camera. She did a TikTok with me, and it's like in the millions. And I put a lot of pictures with her. I try not to because of the title of her job. But anyways, and the other thing I wanted to talk about, guys, I'm sorry, I got so sidetracked on kids because of I really feel like I want to help children. Like that's what I've always wanted to do. But someone asked me, how did I get my channel so big? You have to post constantly every single day, never stop. It just has to be every single day, and it has to be constantly. Like I post every single day. If you can, if you're too busy and you have a really busy life, then it'll be hard for you to post every day. But it's okay if you post every week. If you tell them, listen, I'm going to post on Friday, every Friday, then that's good. People will start to follow you because that's what a lot of the big YouTubers do. They go from doing every single day and then they slow down to once a week. I remember Jake Paul was every single day, but then he slowed down after all the stuff that he got caught up in and blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, who knows, he'll pop up a video and it gets millions of views. And I'm like, that's not fair to the people who are trying. But that's because he's made a name for himself and he's rich and he's like one of the highest YouTubers up there. But me, I post every day for my fans. And my fans have told me that they like that because they know they're going to get a video from me every single day. And so I've been posting every single day this whole year. And the year is almost over. So by December 1st will be a whole year that I've been posting YouTube videos because I started last December. So that'll be a whole year. And I want to do a big blowout on New Year's Day when it turns 2020. So like that night, no, the next morning. I don't know if I should record that night or the next morning and do like a countdown to 2020 with you guys. Comment below if you guys want me to do a blog like that. Countdown to 2020. That would be really fun. I want to be in New York to be in Times Square. But who knows? Maybe. That would be so much fun. My sister went and she said it was so crowded, but I just want to go to do the vlogs. Now, the music probably would get me copyrighted, but I can always put music over that. But anyways, I love you guys so much for being a part of my life. And shout out to John and Lily. I had so much fun. And yeah, guys, I love you so much and have an awesome day. And stay blessed. All right, guys. Love you. Peace.